What's up YouTube, how's it going? It is your boy Breaks here. Today I've got for you all a very interesting little video. The last video we had was about getting lucky and being able to win off of like these really lucky situations. I guess this video is sorta about that, at least it is for him. For me, this video is about the reverse, the inverse of that, the opposite effect of what we were talking about in the last video. And that is getting extremely unlucky. So in this gameplay you guys are about to watch, I get super unlucky and I end up losing. Yeah, spoiler alert, I lost this one. This is a match that I did not win. I was unable to pull this one out, even though by all means I definitely should have won this. I had a massive lead. I'm not even going to say I was making the right plays, because watching over this footage again and learning how much I've, grown as a player looking back, I was actually making pretty bad plays. And I'm sure this guy also grew as a player, and he's probably even better now than he was back then. So I'm sure now if he looks at his old footage, he's also like, ugh, I made some terrible plays. So I'm not even going to say I made the right plays, but this video was just it's so unfortunate. I actually raged when this happened. I raged so hard. Now I know my channel is usually about my opponent raging, but rage is it happens. People get mad. People get angry. So I raged super hard when this happened, like probably one of the hardest rages I've ever had in years. And you guys are going to see why I rage. You guys are going to see. You guys are going to laugh at my pain when it comes later on. But I wasn't a douche about it. I sent him a funny, nice little message. I was totally cool about it. Like, after I raged, I also laughed really hard because it was just funny how I lost. It was a very funny way in which I lost. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens. I only told you that I lost. I'm not going to tell you how I lose or what actually happens in the match. You guys are going to have to watch that for yourselves. The first match you're watching right now is actually a comeback match for me. Funny enough, both of the matches that you guys are going to watch are comeback matches. So the first match is you're watching me with 16. He downed my other two characters, so all I've got left is 16. And this is back when I was really bad with hit. So back in the day, if someone killed my Goku Black or my 16, and all I had was hit, or let's say I had hit and Goku Black, I basically thought in my head, I lost this. Because I can't play hit alone. Hit was just way too complicated of a character for me to get the hang of. He's a really tough character to learn, but now I'm much better with hit. I'm sure you guys are seeing in some of my hit gameplay. Sometimes I don't even switch to my other characters. I just use hit and hit alone, because hit's a freaking monster once you actually know what you're doing with him. So back in this footage, once my Goku Black had died, I basically in my head was like, I lost this. There's no way I could win with hit. And then hit goes down and I'm like, alright, 16. Come on, let's see if we could do this. So you guys are currently watching the 16 comeback. There was a lot that I didn't actually know. Like here, I didn't know that 16's level 3 is a hard knockdown. I didn't know that everyone's level 3 is a hard knockdown. So you see me do the shoulder charge there. And the reason why I did the shoulder charge is because I thought he was going to bounce up from the super. So I was like, oh, let me shoulder charge and try to catch him, maybe pressing a button after he's auto flip out. And then we start the round off with a wake up level 3. I was feeling myself after this, I was feeling myself. Well, not a wake up level 3, but just the level 3 at the start, because I read that he was going to shoulder charge, and I knew my level 3 had armor, priority, it was going to beat him. So I was right, and I was hyped. I was feeling myself. I was thinking to myself, I could win this. I'm definitely going to win this. I got this. It's okay. It's alright. I lose the second game, but I'm still thinking to myself, I could win this. And you guys are going to see right now in the third match. Oh my goodness. Was it not at all what I predicted. You guys are actually going to be able to see my rage on the screen, because in Dragon Ball Fighters, if you move the buttons around the controller too much, some like window on the top pops down. So you're going to see how badly I rage because the window on the top popped down. When I told you guys I was raging, I was not kidding. I for sure raged super hard in this match. For sure. I mean, I also laughed it off after. I feel like it's very important. If you're gonna rage, you also have to be able to laugh it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm not gonna get into that though, but you gotta shake it off. You can't let it affect you. You can't let it stay with you all day long. There are people who rage and it's just like they get so angry and they start to like insult and want to hurt other people. Now, when I raged, I was definitely angry, but afterwards I was like, he got it. He won. You know, what can I say about that? He won. So I send him a message after my rage, after I calm down. I send him a message, and you guys are going to see that message. You're going to see the interaction between the two of us. You're going to see what he thought when he was playing, because even he couldn't predict how extremely lucky he got and how extremely unlucky I was. It was super, super unfortunate. And the same thing actually happened to me once when I was playing with a friend. Now, after that happened to me when I was playing with a friend, I went, oh, no, 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 no. Never again. I cannot allow this to happen to me again. So I went into practice mode, and I practiced this exact setup, and I learned that normally you can neutral jump what's going to happen. I'm not going to say it. I don't want to spoil it. But normally you can neutral jump it and get away. You guys are going to see when it happens. But in that scenario, after that combo, you can't neutral jump it. You can only forward dash or forward flip out. Otherwise, you will get 100% caught by it, which is what happens to me as I keep trying to neutral jump it, and I keep getting 100% caught by it. You can also maybe super dash it, but that's iffy, because if you super dash at the wrong timing, you can end up getting caught, which is also what happened to a friend of mine, is he tried to super dash that, and he got caught out of it. So I wouldn't recommend super dashing it. It's really best to forward flip. You guys are going to see what I mean. You guys are probably confused what I'm talking about. Maybe some of you have guessed already what's coming. Maybe some of you can see the future. You have the insight. But my L is so, so real. So this is what I was talking about, where he killed my 16, I think. Yeah, no, sorry. He killed my Goku Black, and all I had left was hit. And back then, I was very unconfident in my hit. So, I mean, I have hit and 16, but, you know, hit is my lead. And with hit as a lead, I was very unconfident. And I was actually, like, scared. I was like, no, I don't want to lose the character advantage in losing my hit. But, you know, I'm much, much better with hit now. Anyway, if you guys all enjoy this footage, if you enjoy me, me holding this L, me being extremely unlucky, be sure to leave a like, because it's coming right now, you guys. Do you see his pixel of health? Do you see his itty-bitty pixel of health? So this round's about to begin, and he basically just runs up and catches me with the basic 16 combo, ending it in the slam. And unfortunate for me, I didn't know this at the time, but because the slam forces you to auto flip, if you don't flip forward, or if you don't like dash after the flip, you cannot neutral jump his one-hit level 3, which otherwise you would be able to do, because the same frame that you touch the floor is the same exact frame that his level 3 hits you. I raged, I laughed, I cried. I hope you all enjoyed this. You guys are watching currently the interaction between the two of us in messages. I'll see you all next time.